Okay, so you clicked on the video and you're like, what's going on, Jacob? You're not normally like this kind of person to do this kind of stuff. No, I'm not. But this is really bad. And I'm gonna go over it and explain it just because if you don't know. So what happened was Activision came out with a statement apologizing for Vanguard Zombies. And their apology was, Call of Duty's made for everyone. There was insensitive comments in the Muslim community mistakenly included last week, and has since been removed from the game. It should have never have appeared as it did in the game. We deeply apologize. We are taking immediate steps to internally address the situation to prevent such occurrences in the future. So if you don't understand what the problem is, what the insensitive content was to the Muslim community and the Islamic culture, was that they got pages of the Quran and put it on the floor, and you're essentially just walking over it. They assessed the situation. They did. But the really big problem is that this has happened twice before with 2 other Call of Duty titles, and I don't know. It doesn't seem good. It doesn't seem like good news. And the problem with this is Call of Duty Zombies mode has a huge history of very, 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 very detailed Easter eggs and Easter egg searches. So people are going around a map, looking at things, looking at little details, shooting things, interacting with things, trying anything they possibly can do to try to get the Easter egg triggered and figure out what they are. So it's only inevitable that somebody's gonna find these pages on the floor, be like, oh, is this related to an Easter egg? Let me read it. Wait a minute. That's the Quran. Yeah, that's a problem. That's a really big problem. Because you have to respect other people's feelings and opinions, right? They believe it's the Word of God. They believe it's a holy book, right? So ripping those pages out and throwing them on the floor, that's pretty brutal. I mean, it's a video game, yes, I understand, and it was in context of zombies where the Nazis were trying to burn things and get rid of things. Makes sense. Everything's all stirred up and it's just debris. If I'm not mistaken, right? I don't know how game development really goes, but with a big development studio like this, how do you like, what? Doesn't somebody check this stuff? I don't understand how this was overlooked in the development. They were just like, yes, textures of the Quran and on the floor. Yeah, that's totally okay. Sure, it's debris. You could say it got on the floor just accidentally. But you don't understand. If it's a game, somebody put it there, right? There are other people, they're like, oh, don't be insensitive, I don't understand why this is happening, the world is turning soft, blah 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 blah. You're kind of skipping the point here. You know what I mean? Like, you're not considering other people's feelings and thoughts. Obviously, I make a lot of pre-recorded content, if you know how I work, but, I won't change that. I won't, like, cease to upload Call of Duty completely. I won't stop Project 115. I will continue that. I just won't buy Vanguard, and I just won't play Vanguard unless something changes. Unless I see something that, like, hey, maybe that really was a mistake, or whatever it may be. Because it's just, that's bad. And listen, I've spent enough money on Call of Duty, okay? And I just don't want my money going towards this stuff. Yeah, I don't know. As I said very simply and stated, a damn shame. Everyone's valid and shall be accepted. with that, I'm gonna leave it there. I mean, I can go on about this all day, but yeah, it's a real issue. It's a real problem, and yeah, it's rather unfortunate because we just had that sexual allegations stuff happen. Like, sheesh, man. How many times are you gonna go down the gutter?